Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because of that, you guys, well, this just doesn't work. Man, yesterday was great. I had John over here yesterday, had Irvin over here yesterday, talked with Clarence, talked with Law Nation, and guys, it is on like Donkey Kong. Whew. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We've been going at each other for years, on and off the field. The fans, the teams, the players. We all know how those Eagle fans are. You know, they throw batteries at people. They throw snowballs at Santa Claus. Hell, they even cheered when Michael Irvin almost broke his freaking neck. The competition goes way beyond the game. And it is on now in Dallas versus Philadelphia. The Dallas Cowboys are out to show the Philadelphia Eagles and the city of Philadelphia that, yeah, you had a nice party last year at the draft, but we're going to show you how it's done. They're already making plans. They've had meetings with the NFL. 2 weeks before the draft, they're going to start building the stage. Now, I'll be honest with you. I am a veteran of several drafts. I was in New York before it became a big deal, when there was 500 tickets for fans to go, and it was in Radio City Music Hall. It was great. But then the NFL took it to a whole new level, and they realized that fans, they're rabid. They want to be part of the experience, even at the draft. So they moved it to Chicago. First year, had about 100,000 people. Second year, I think over 150,000. I was there the second year. And it was great. The only problem with that was you had the draft for the general public and things outside around that historic fountain. And then you had the auditorium, which was across the street, and it was separate between the two. So you were all out here having a party and a good time, but you felt like you were out of touch because you were watching the players walk across the stage on a television screen. You were close. And it was better than being in Times Square. Because in Times Square, not that many people got to go in. But then, the Philadelphia Eagles. They ended up having the draft. They came up with a whole new idea, a whole outdoor stage by taking the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum. Those famous steps that Rocky, he's only a movie character, he's not real, ran up. And they made an incredible stage. And even though there were only a couple of thousand tickets to be inside of that stage, it was open. And they had 100,000 people out there and no fights. Believe it or not. I was there dressed in Cowboys gear with Joe Boo. And it was so good that he even kept the Eagles from fighting in public. Now, I did see a few drunk ones that were falling out. But they did an incredible job, and that was the best experience for the draft. I hate to say that right now Philadelphia is number one in anything, but as far as the draft goes, that was damn good. Enter the 2018 Dallas Draft. Oh boy. They're going to be using not one but two venues. They're going to be using the Star having a 7-on-7 tournament. So not only we get the draft, we actually get some football. And you know, guys, right now we're starved for football. I'm happy to watch the dog run around the backyard carrying the football. That's how much I miss football. So you mean there's going to be a 7-on-7 tournament at the Star? Whoa. And the Cowboys are going to turn AT&T into a jumbo auditorium. They're going to have the doors open. Now, you know those doors are so big that they have to open them up simultaneously or else the ones on the other side will shatter. They're going to make a giant stage out of frickin' AT&T. They have the Jumbotrons outside. It's going to be a huge party. So the 150,000 or 250,000 that Philadelphia had, it's going to be chump change. It's going to be huge because, as they always say, everything is bigger in Texas. Now, I got to tell you, that was really the first true Jobu Sports coverage event last year. It was great because I met a lot of you fans out there and stuff. We had great interviews and things like that. Showed you some of the sights and scenes. But since we're not going to be in the city of brotherly love, since we're going to Dallas, I got to step up my game just like the Dallas Cowboys. That's why we are going to have the Draft or Bust tour. We're going to be getting an RV, driving to Dallas with other YouTubers. My man John won't be there. John will be actually Skyping in. But Irvin, my buddy Clarence, Cowboys Nation, Foots, as well as some other guys, maybe even Tommy the Moron, will be all together in an RV driving to Dallas or Bust. And we're going to be setting up shop with the mobile man cave, tailgating all 3 days. We're going to have big screen TVs. We're going to be talking about the draft, what transpired, what each team did, what these guys are about. We're going to give you something nobody else has done on YouTube. And I'm excited as can be. And I am looking forward to hopefully meeting hundreds of you guys, because we're going to be in Dallas for 3-4 days. And we're going to have to get a couple of 100 pounds of chicken wings. So, in the coming days, we're going to start doing some fundraising stuff. We're going to get back to doing the drawings and stuff for some of the merchandise and things that I have to help raise funds to do this, because this is going to be epic. And I can't wait, my friends. We're a little over 2 months away from the draft. I'm going to have John and Irvin. They're going to be studying up on all these players so we can figure out who are going to be the best guys for our Dallas Cowboys. And I got to tell you, I can't wait. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and I got to go into work. I'll see you guys soon.